Well, have you considered packing your bags and starting a new life abroad? Well, the Emigration Expo is taking place at Sandton City, and it's also going to be moving to other cities around the country. It's going to provide a range of options for anyone who's looking to live abroad. Let's find out what this expo is going to look like. I'm joined by the Expo's Sarah Howarth. Hello to you, Sarah. Good morning. Thanks for your time. One of the obvious questions that I'd love to know is, off the back of COVID-19 last year, large events, the limiting of the number of people inside a venue, how physically is this expo going to pan out? How does it look?
It's actually, first of all, thank you so much for having me. It's been obviously a very difficult time for the exhibitions industry over the last 12 months. And we've had to adapt. And what we've done is, I think we're the first expo organisers here in South Africa to be launching a COVID-prepared solution to hosting large events. So we're hosting the events in key shopping centres around the country. As you said, we start with Sandton City in the Centre Court. The show opened 2 days ago, so it ran Thursday and Friday, and today is the last day. And obviously that's provided the solution to having controlled numbers of people in a safe environment, but still be able to allow them to do business and communicate face-to-face or mask-to-mask with the relevant key players within the industry.
I am going to ask about what people can expect at the expo. I'd like to unpack what people can look out for, the kind of advice that they can get from the experts that you're referring to, Sarah. But I think it would be remiss of me not to ask about putting together an immigration expo, considering the brand of South Africa, government's messaging to try and keep people here, build up South Africa. The brain drain, I think, is the term I'm looking for. What's your reaction when critics will come up suggesting that you're trying to get South Africans to leave the country?
To be honest, the objective, we're not actually encouraging people necessarily to leave South Africa. As you can tell from my accent, I'm British. I moved here 22 years ago, and I have no intention of leaving. I love South Africa. So it's nothing to do with being, there's no negative issues. It's purely about giving people, we all live in a global world now, and it's about people being able to explore the opportunities, not necessarily permanently. There are a lot of options. For example, we've had a lot of young people attend the expos over the last 2 days who are looking to emigrate temporarily and explore the world, whether it be nannying or au pairing or working on yachts or cultural exchange programs. So it's not necessarily about emigrating permanently, although we do have a lot of, say, for example, senior citizens and families who are looking to explore lives in different countries. I think we have to realise, the world is a big place full of huge opportunities. So it's not about any negativity towards South Africa. It's purely about exploring options, which I think we should all be open to, and to be able to have the correct information to be able to decide should that be the best route for people to take. It's also not necessarily about moving to different countries. It could be about emigrating, well, we say emigrating, but moving to a different city. So it's a bit more of a broader spectrum than that.
Let's talk about what people can expect then. Sarah, is this aimed at people who have some kind of idea, some kind of plan in place, and they're coming to the expo to put that into motion? Or could this be for someone who has absolutely no idea how to go about this? They don't have a job, they don't have a plan, they don't even know what they want to do when they eventually find a new home somewhere else. Who is this aimed at? Last question to you.
It's literally aimed from anybody from the age of 17 to 90. Yes, there are some visitors we found over the last 2 days who have they specifically want to move to a different country or explore a different option. There are many countries represented at the expo, whether you're looking to go to the UK, the United States, Cyprus actually is a key place that people have been inquiring about, as well as the rest of Africa. So some of the visitors we found over the last 2 days have quite specific goals, and they're wanting to find the process in order to be able to achieve those goals and move to their location of choice. Other people are really wanting to know about the opportunities that there are globally, both from a work potential and obviously from a living potential. And the range of exhibitors we have literally walk you through every step of the way. So, for example, there are agencies which can assist with the process and advise you what you need to do to be able to start the process. There are pet relocation companies, there are removal companies. It's a very, very big decision when you're emigrating, and it's incredibly important that you have all the information. Financial emigration is also a key strategy. Even if you're not looking to emigrate, you might be looking to move some of your assets out of South Africa. So it's quite a broad range. It's quite a boutique expo. There are 13 exhibitors, but we've represented every single category that you do need to actually be able to talk to be able to make an informed decision on your next move.
Sarah, very quickly, it was going to be my last question, but I can see people at home yelling at the TV screen if I don't ask you this. How long is the expo still running for? Do you need to sign up, go online? How do people come through and see you?
100%. Well, it runs from 9 a.m. till 8 p.m. today. Registration is really simple. You go online, www.theemigrationexpo.com. You will then receive a confirmation, which you bring to the expo, either printed out or obviously on your device. And then you'll be sent to the sanitization point and you'll be allowed to enter. One really important thing is you don't have to physically attend the show. There is also an option to attend virtually. Again, the registration is via the website, and that will be running for a period of 3 months, which is really nice because visitors can go back onto that online platform and further engage with the exhibitors.
Very, very clever indeed, both in person and virtual. The best of both worlds in our new normal, isn't it, Sarah Howarth? I appreciate your time from the Immigration Expo taking place at the moment. COVID prepared solution.